That's what it is. Making money all over the world, traveling all over the world. If it's not a party like the Tea Time party, it is not a party at all. You're welcome to Tea Time, wherever it is you've been watching us from the east, west, north, or the south. My name is Miles, the 8th wonder of the world. And we... why are you making me blush now? Okay, it's fine. And that we have to start the show that way. Today's Tuesday, Trendy Tuesday. We make everything trending, everything popping in the world of entertainment and lifestyle. And I never ever do this alone. I can never do this alone because they say where one or two are gathered, so is the spirit of everybody and the Lord. Yeah, I had to add that one too, just to make it sound better, right? And I have my amazing co-host in the building. I have Rume in the building. Ru, always bringing the rules and breaking the rules at the same time. Wow. And she's looking so amazing today at the same. What's this color? Is this beige? No, is this orange or red? Sorry, is it orange or red?
This is red.
Actually, it looks orangey to me.
You know, it's a pepper red.
Oh, this is pepper red.
Pepper red.
Oh.
There's nothing like that. I'm not sure there's anything like that. But I'm just saying how people make up cockroach brown and all of that.
All right. How you doing today, though?
I'm amazing.
You are amazing. And for all you amazing people today, that's what we're about to have an amazing time. You can be part of the conversation. 09098 408 4008. 090. I'm not used to that 090 thing yet, but I will get it. 09098. 408 408. That's the number. It's right there on your screen. You can call in. You can just punch down the numbers and be part of the conversation and get to talk to our amazing guests that you'll be talking to, meeting very much later. Now, how do we start the show? We have some videos that caught our attention. I was like, you know what? There are some videos that always catches our attention on this show, but you see, Trendy Tuesday, it's always different. I was having a conversation with remember brought my notice to something that we argued over like 2 weeks ago, and she just said, "Oh, Miles, Ife was actually right about something." And I'm like, who made these rules? How can tear and tear sound the same, but they're two different things entirely? English can be really, really tricky.
Have you seen words or places like Edgbaston? And if I tell you how it's spelled, you'll be surprised. Worcester, what is like Worcester or Leicester, like Leicester. Do you understand? Like sometimes it doesn't make sense, and that toe tips part. Like you have fingertips, yeah, and you don't have toe tips, but you can tiptoe. Like how? English. Sometimes, really honestly, sometimes I just don't bother. I just go with the everyday. I am going to. I will be back. Speak normal English. Like I just don't bother sometimes. Like, you know what? What if I am wrong? There was a day there was I think a program on the show, and it was something about Pele bidding goodbye to the world when he was about to die. Then we wrote BIDDING. Then my MD comes and say, that's Biden. Biden, yeah. Not bidding. Then he trust me, he's a working encyclopedia, and he goes like, he now broke it down. Then I went back to my dictionary, and it still meant what I wrote. Do you know? So and he was like, you know what? Just be safe next time. English can be very, very, you have to be very, very deep to it. Like, okay. I think what I've tried to do, like, over time now, first I used to think, Remedy speak English. Like, I'm hot when it comes to English, because my father used to make me read a dictionary when I was little. You read a dictionary? Yeah, I would. Wow. From when I was like 7, I was already spelling words like megalomania and stuff, big words. So I used to think, man, I was really, really good at this thing. But later on, I found out that I didn't know jack. I basically don't know English. I'm learning again. And I think it's important for you to just take a step back and say, okay, this thing, I might not know it as much as I thought I did. So you have to like unlearn and relearn. There are a lot of words that we're pronouncing wrongly. Highly. People will say pronunciation. It is pronunciation. People will say contribute. And there's always that thing that the last syllable is what we stress. It's contribute. Do you understand? There are a lot of words that we never get right. So for me, what I do, Google is your friend. For anything that I'm not sure of, or even if I'm sure, I just go and I'm like, what's the right pronunciation? And I press on that sound thing, so it pronounces it for me, and I'm like, oh, that's the right word. That's the right word. Now, in the words of Ruma, which I totally agree with her, unlearn and relearn. There's really no time or barrier of learning. There's no time frame to it. Just keep learning, right? We are not perfect, and it's obviously not our mother's tongue. We learned it, right? So just learn, and if you are not sure, just use safe words. Gently. And so you can also contribute on the show. Have you ever watched movies where you're like, what on earth was the director thinking about? Why would you end the movie that way? Or whoever wrote the screenplay? Who
who did this? And upset, I feel like I wish I could just see the director right now.
And give him a dirty
or even one of
slap.
the actors. I just like, what on earth? That's what that guy did. Like, why would you let the dog die?
Die
In the movie, he traveled. He bought
all
tickets.
the way. I'm looking for. He's like, you know, there's what Liam Neeson. I'm coming for you, like that kind of thing.
I will find you.
I will find you.
And I will slap you. that's what he did. And what I saw, I was like, I could relate because there's some movies, there's some really, really terrible movies that a lot of people are doing in this new age of people improving their craft and all. So people just put a movie together and like I say, they'll hook my bite where we'll have lights and we have streams and we're good to go. Like, come on.
And there's some pets that I don't want to die. Like John Wick. I did not think his dog should have died. I did not think.
Why did you have to bring a man who's really violent about about everything and he's really passionate?
No, but he was violent because of his
right
dog.
now?
No, John Wick, please don't come for us.
And you asked, do you know who killed my dog? Rumor knows. I do not know. Rumor knows. I'm innocent. Justice for short people. That's all I can say right now. Justice for short people. We're sorry, but you're short, right? People like
Miles,
Toby,
how tall are you?
I'm 6'1", actually.
Okay.
People like Toby, people like Coco, those guys, I don't know how they feel when they look at people like you guys are like in heaven up there. How do you guys enjoy the breeze up there? And you're like, how you doing, stranger?
How you doing down there?
You're good down there? That's so like, yeah, the height, I think the average height in Nigeria for a man is 6'3", like average. Yeah, 6'3", yeah. For
That means
men
I've been meeting
in
a lot of
Nigeria.
short people.
Wait, you've not met anyone taller than you? How tall are you?
No. I'm 5'7", 5'8"-ish.
Yeah, they are the people that want us against.
No, but I'm a babe, so I'm tall for a babe.
For a
Please, put some respect.
No, you should be like
on my height.
5'11" is okay.
For a girl?
Yeah,
No, that's tall. That's like really, really tall.
5'11".
5'8" is like the perfect height because you can still wear your heels. You can still strut those legs. You understand? I'm not look awkward. So please put some respect on my height.
Okay,
Please,
cool.
ma'am.
So what I know is this, right? For every body size and body type, right, there's always an advantage and a disadvantage. So if you, for some reason, lock your house key in the house, people like Coco and Toby can sneak through the windows and just help you get in.
Sorry.
So yeah, that could work. And yeah, for people who are extremely tall, the long ones, if there's something on the top of a shelf or something and nobody can reach it, they can just stretch.
Life must be so
or there's a
good.
burning building, they can just stretch and carry the child out or something. So there's an advantage to everything, I think. Right? I like the way women laugh. When women are in a laughing mood, it's always beautiful. Yeah,
but you know what's so funny about this video? Daddy, am I going to be as tall as you? And it's like, no, because my pod
I sponsored your growth. But that's true now. So yeah.
I want to marry a tall man though. I want to have tall kids.
But the thing in Nigeria is, unless you get out of this country and maybe you meet a basketball player, a pro basketball player, the thing in Nigeria, we are not too lucky to have a lot of long people. And the long ones have been long gone. I mean, married. Anyway, okay, so with the CBN and the High Court ordering banks and people, and even our governor, our new hairdressing, church going,
Halloween,
mechanic,
everywhere.
All that thing. My governor is an amazing man. He's a man of the people.
I love it.
He goes everywhere now and just shaking people and.
I love it. I love it.
I think it's a good thing. Anyway, with CBN saying like you guys start taking this currency, the old notes, that's the 200, 500, and the 1,000 denominations back. People are still not yielding to this. People are still not. And even Governor Sanwo-Olu said, if you refuse or reject it, it is a sin. It's a crime. It's a crime in Lagos right now, and people are still rejecting. So this is what we did. We went on the streets of Lagos and just had to talk with one or two people and say, how is it going with you? People started collecting the old notes back from you people, and this is what they had to say.
Because I don't have, even though as I stand, I don't have any much to eat, and my children is in the house now, and I used to beg 200 to eat, and it's not unfair. I'm not happy, because even though the 1,000 notes, they did not collect it in our hand, unless the 100 naira and 200. We are begging our people to help us solve it out.
The new notes, irrespective of the gender and equality, the new note is affecting majority of our people, including me also, because when I want to spend something like 2,000, they will be telling me that 800 naira will be deducted from it. So the new note is really affecting us in a negative way. So I hope that it will not stay long before everything is sorted out and we go back to the status quo.
We want to use this time to implore the CBN to make a statement so that people can be collecting the money. So since the Supreme Court has adjudicated that they should be collecting it, so we implore the CBN to do the same thing to tell people to start collecting the money.
Some people are still collecting, but not as it ought to be. But I believe maybe after the governorship election, many people will begin to collect it. So I believe maybe they are waiting because the presidency has not said anything about it. So I hope after the governorship election, they will say something about it.
I wish as we are going like this, because it's better than to even have the 1,000 or...
All right, cool. There you have it. You heard people talking about it. Some people are still saying the traders and motorists are still rejecting these notes. I think I have like 1,000 something on me, and I tried to spend it yesterday, and nobody. They were like, no, we're not taking Udo. And it's just so annoying that you have to put Nigerians through that stress. It was a whole lot, and we're still going through it right now. And out of the blues, you're back again and say, yeah. After some people don't jump fence, some people don't go naked for banks. Do you understand? Some people went nude in banks, and now you think it's the time to do okay. So we've seen people's butt nakedness for nothing, for free, just like that.
I'm sorry.
What happened? It's okay to laugh.
It's just the thought of it, and you're stressing on it.
Yeah, it's just true. That's what happened. That's why some people did what they did. Some people went to the banks to cry, and all that, the queue, everything, all the stress we went through, and now we are
you
back.
Can't find cash.
Okay, you know what? You guys can now use it.
I think what they should have done.
Nigerians should even say, we are not even using it.
What they should have done is bring the new notes in circulation, because we've gone through all of this, and guess what? By the time they come back and say, you know what, these old notes are no longer like legal tenders. This same thing, the stress that we've gone through before, we'll still go through it again. So what's the point of taking back, telling people to accept the old notes? It's not necessary.
I want to take you back. I heard you say something. I've heard you initially say legal, you're not going to legal. Like,
oh my God, I said legal.
No, I said legal. We shall know. It's okay.
Miles, that's why I said I'm learning.
It's not it's Miles. It's not
Miles.
No, there's no A in my name.
Okay, Miles. That's why I said I'm learning.
Why are you not sounding Miles?
No, I want to pronounce it how you said it, Miles.
Yes, please.
I'm learning.
Okay. 09098408408. I said the zero. It's a bad habit. I want to learn it with time. 09098408408. That's the number to be part of the conversation. What do you think? Are you still facing the same issues around your neighborhood with the old currencies? Are people accepting it now as legal tenders in your area? What about the bus drivers? What about the commercial bus drivers? And what's going on with that? But let's get straight into the business today. You ready? You sure?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think women had a date after this show today. I'm just saying. Let's go to Nollywood, because she looks like a Nollywood star right now. Nollywood superstar, actress, and movie producer Funke Akindele has proven again that she's here only. Oh, she's her own
only competition.
Only competition, according to Film One. Funke Akindele's Funke Akindele. Why does they call it Abelo though?
I don't know.
Okay, Funke Akindele's latest movie, Battle on the Buka Street, which I have not seen, hit 640 million naira in its total gross earnings at the box office, officially surpassing the previous record. According to Film One, Funke Akindele's Battle on Buka Street movie hits 640 million in its total gross earning at the box office, officially surpassing the previous record. It's significant to know that Funke Akindele's movie Omogeto the Saga used to be the record holder until recently, when Battle on the Buka Street hit the box office, and it's been massive. Now, it's just, for me, it's amazing because, why would I say it's amazing? It's amazing because it's not really new to me. When my very first anything on television was with Funke Akindele, I Need to Know Right, and it was obvious from that point, even though she was slightly older than all of us on set then, it was obvious she knew what she wanted. She was the only one amongst all of us that was really invested in this thing. That we just wanted to be on TV. Like, they'll see us when we get back to school, like, oh man, I saw you on TV. Like, yeah. But she wasn't there to just be on television. She knew what she wanted. She was into it from that time to now. So seeing her achieve things like this, I'm like,
knew it.
It was expected, but I didn't just know it was going to be this massive. This is a huge feat. In my
600 and like, are you joking? That's a lot
on
your own project, right? And then the last record holder was 636. So you beat your own record, and you know how you have like athletes like Usain Bolt, you know, all these athletes that go and they beat their own record, and it's like, what? Do you understand?
Yeah,
that is the same exact thing like that's happened, but this is in the movie industry. I'm so proud of her. That's a lot of money. Come and share some money.
It's even good. It's good for the industry.
It's bragging rights.
It's bragging rights for the Nollywood industry at large. And I just hope a whole lot of Nigerians, Nigerian filmmakers key into this and just try and make your movies better and more relatable.
Yeah.
Let's forget all these the shoot gun everywhere is exploding, but it's not we are not used to that in Nigeria.
Yes.
We're not used to
I think we're used to drama.
We're not used to seeing grenades fly up all over the place, people fighting kung fu.
Yeah.
And we're not used to. Let's just make our movies a little bit more relatable. Don't try to copy Nollywood. It's not
gonna work. Hollywood rather.
Hollywood, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. Fast and Furious doesn't work here.
Yeah.
How do you do Fast and Furious in Nigeria?
Do you have the road?
Where's the road for that, right?
Yeah.
So let's just keep it.
We should tell our
Nigerian.
African story.
There's so many things to
talk
so
about.
Many things to write about. There's a nosy neighbor, which we all have.
We can relate to.
That's the life they live.
Yes.
Like, women don't she don't carry.
I mean,
there are people like that.
Yes. And that brings me back to like when I was growing up, you know, you see all those sitcoms like Papa Jasco, Face to Face. I don't think I see a lot of that anymore. So I think it's something we should even revisit and, you know, just write our African stories, things that are relatable to people.
But congratulations to her anyway.
Love it.
Big congratulations to her.
Love it.
Now that she's delved into politics now, I hope she brings that same energy.
Yeah.
She
looks like a goal-oriented person anyway, so I'm sure she would do well.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a personal question now. When you're done with the media world, the lights, camera, and the action, like, okay, and you get to that point where, you know what, I think we really need to take it easy and retire and do something. What do you think would be your retirement plan? I'm sure you already have a plan, though.
My retirement plan? Well, first things first, I like money. So there's no like fully retiring. There's going to be like business.
You are sitting down and
there'll be like business, like my business running. And trust me, I know you would think I'll be doing other things. I'll be on a yacht somewhere, on a cruise ship, enjoying my life with my family. I want to have like beautiful memories. So to say I want to like step out and go and start working again, no, there are other people. It would be like set in motion. What would be yours?
I've said it a couple of times here. I'm somebody who likes the whole hospitality industry. I really love it. So I like have like chains of hotels and resorts, and most importantly, a massive lounge. You know, I love my.
I know where you go to now.
Right, I have my lounge, like a beautiful lounge that every person wants to come there. Like, okay, and it's going to be really affordable.
Yeah.
Like relatable, not where they're selling something on the street for 500 naira and you get to my place and buying for 1,500. No, if you're going to buy it at my place, it might just be 650 naira. So it will be, and the place should be a beautiful haven.
Yeah.
So,
I think for me, but like my business that I said will probably be like a restaurant, but it has to be, it has to be like high end. You know, when you come in, the ambience. It won't be like that one that
we used to go to.
Oh no. That one is.
I'll tell them in case we get to go there today. I will.
No, that's for like that's just not no. That's because I want to eat now. That's not dining. You know, there's an experience to dining. So that's what I'm talking about.
I think the only experience to dining is eating.
No, the ambience of the place, the way the food is plated. Mouse, have you seen my story? Go and check my Instagram.
Oh, my dear, trust me. That your Instagram is like my second house. I live there. Like there's a whole lot I see in that place. But I'm telling you, have you had a meal at a Buka now, like a correct Buka, where the flies are hold on, and they give you an amala, and they I now want to go. I'll now go to one restaurant and I can't hold it.
I'm sorry to digress.
With my hand.
Sorry, Miles. I'm sorry to digress.
Oh no.
I have a story to share. So there was this guy, right? He's like, oh, remember, there's this nice amala joint and everything. Let's go. This was the first time we were ever going out. I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. And I'm like, can we go somewhere else? Because there's where I like to eat my amala.
Okay.
It's a nice ambience and stuff. And we go to this place. I was shocked that I needed to carry my plates to go and meet them to serve. And I'm like, the people I saw, I was just like, He's like, no, should we not? I'm like, no, it's fine. We're here already. So I needed to play nice, but I bet you that was the last time. So when you're saying these whole flights and stuff, nah, I'm not going to work for me.
What do you guys think? 09098408408. Will you rather have your amala in a rumors kind of place or your amala in my kind of place? Right?
A nice restaurant, please. That is clean, serene. No flies. No abula with plates and stuff. We're not doing that.
You don't want to be a fly girl. All right, cool. Let's move on. A Nigerian lady, Okpe Faith, has advised intending couples on how to plan their weddings using her first marriage as a case study. It's amazing that it's her first marriage as a case study. Faith took to her social media platform, Facebook, and shared pictures from her first wedding, which went down at the marriage registry. The young lady said that peculiar wedding ceremonies lasted about, this particular wedding ceremony lasted about 10 minutes and was graced by only 2 witnesses and cost them less than 30,000 naira. Now, Rume.
I knew you were going to come for it. I knew you were not going to say anything. So the thing is, I think at the end of the day, and this is not to sound politically correct.
We have a caller.
Okay.
Let's take that first.
Yes.
Right? We have a caller from Egbeda, Olu Yinka, my namesake. Olu Yinka from Egbeda. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How you doing, man?
I'm alright, brother.
Welcome to the show. Delve in. Jump in straight up.
So, really, you need to experience. You need to experience what Miles was talking about. There is no amala that slaps better than those joints where you have to carry your plate yourself and tell them, if Amala Mary, oh yeah, spread it.
Oh my yummy.
Begiri, ewedu, and all sorts of kind of meat, All these cutleries and stuff. Baba, go and compare. I bet you that those amala slaps better.
Okay.
That's what I have to say.
May your days be long, democracy. May your days be long. You hear that?
You just gave Mouse bragging rights against me right now.
I'm not saying anything. It's okay. It's okay. I will leave it like that. You have heard it from.
I've heard. Thank you so much.
And see what I'm talking about. And I'll be eating goofy with.
I still use my hand though. I'm a traditional babe. In fact, I said this before. I'm a hybrid.
We've had lunch before. You're not a traditional babe. I've seen you eat. You're very.
No.
You're very. Like the napkin on your.
Oh, Mouse, you're exaggerating. What is not fine dining?
It's okay. Anyways, the phone lines are still open. We need to go on a break. But before we go on a break, I'm going to show you something. We're actually talking about the lady with her wedding. So when we come back, we were talking about lady.
Yes, and I'm like, anything that's that works for you.
Me. So how far? 30K
for wedding? I don't see. Anything that works for you. For me, the kind of family I come from, my mother will swear for me. She will tell me that I'm my first child. It has to be a certain. I told my mom. I remember I was in uni. I told my mom. I'm like, I only want 120 people at my wedding.
That's plenty.
And we legit had a quarrel. I'm not even joking. I'm not married yet, so this was years ago. Right. She's like, no. But then my younger sister got married, and there were a lot of people. It was a lot of work. And she's like, Rumi, I'm sorry. I think your wedding will actually do it the way you want after she saw the work. But for me, I know I don't want a big wedding, but I don't want like just 2 people wedding too. No, I want people who are like monumental in my life.
Do you think our parents that have this influence in our weddings? Like this is how it has to be. Sometimes it feels like it's more about them than we.
Most times, not even sometimes.
Like it feels like who's getting married? I'm getting married. I am the one who knows what I want. I don't want all that noise.
At the end of the day,
I still want to have that. At the end of the day, by 3-4 p.m. myself and my bride and few of our friends, we still want to go to the cinema, getting our t-shirts and jeans, yes. And
after your wedding?
Yeah, the same day. I still want to have the strength, like, okay, we're going to the cinema. After the cinema, we can say, like, are we all clubbing tonight? Bam. Then it chilled. 20 people here, a lawn garden kind of wedding. And
that's my type of wedding.
That's what I want. I don't want all them noise and Ashwabi. Don't wear Ashwabi to my wedding, please.
No, please. Suits and dresses. Like, so I've already, I know what I want from my wedding.
We have a caller, Jadi.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
You can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Chamaka from Abia.
Welcome to the show.
Hi,
Jump in.
Thank you. So concerning this whole wedding issue, I feel it worked for her. That's why she was able to do that. But my kind of
I think she was saying her kind of wedding might not be like that, but for the lady, it works for her. So at the end of the day, I don't think it's wise for you to start borrowing money because you want to have a big wedding.
Understand?
Whatever your budget is, whatever works for you and your partner is something you sit down and you talk about. Okay,
Talk
how,
about it way
yeah.
before you get to that point. Like,
Yes.
what kind of wedding are you looking at?
Yeah.
I'm a kind of quiet, private person, and it's not even about the finances. It's not just about me
What
just
I
being this kind of
want,
person.
yes.
Like, if you're the noisy kind of person, it might not work. Can we meet ourselves halfway,
Halfway.
or make everybody say it was nice meeting you from this
Or
point?
do you compromise for your partner because you know your partner likes the certain? Like for me, if my partner really wants a big wedding, I don't want that. I would like for him to compromise and say, Remy, let's do a small wedding. I don't even think a guy will have a problem with that. But if my partner is like, no, my family is
Has to be
this,
all that, no.
yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. However, I'll give you one. Maybe traditional marriage. Do it as loud and as big as you want. That was what I traded with my mom anyway. But you see that wedding, it has to be like very small and intimate.
And again,
Keyword intimate.
Why can't we just have just one wedding apart from the introduction, where the parents, when both families come
Yeah.
together in a house, a particular house, not a hall. Like, oh, that's my mom, that's my dad, that's my mom, that's my dad. We all meet each other. After that, why can't we just have, once we have the traditional wedding, then the wedding?
So the thing is, I think you can opt out if you don't want to have like a church wedding or whatever other type of wedding. The main one, in fact, most churches would not join you if you've not done your tradition, if you've not paid bride price. That is our African.
I think that comes with the introduction. I think.
Okay, I think Yorubas call that introduction, but that's like the first one where you pay the bride price. That is the key thing. When you're done with that, if you're deciding you want to go to court, that's fine by you. If you're deciding that you want to go get joined in church, that's fine by you.
How much is your bride price?
If I tell you, my bride price is, I asked someone that used to troll me because of this. So about 120 naira, but then they give you change.
Aww.
Yes, that's how Urubos do this. Stop it.
120 naira, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look at this amazingness. This
For 120 naira.
She's up for grabs. 120 naira. 120.
And they'll give you change. That's the
with
funny
change.
part.
You might
They give
get
change.
16 naira change.
The change, okay, let me tell you what the change is there. They're trying to let you know that they are not selling their daughter to you, right? So even if anything happens and you mishandle what they've given to you, they can take the child back.
Then they return the money back.
They've given you change now. You don't have claims anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't understand that part, but we got to go on a quick music break. When we get back, we're meeting our guests, but let's see this logic game that we want to do. If you have the answers to this, let's flash out on the screen. If you have the answer to this particular logic game, please, who is the thief? That's the question, as simple as that. Like, just look at it. We're going to put it on all our social media handles. You can go there and try and solve it. Whoever answers this gets to walk away with the 5,000 naira. Just tell me who you think the criminal is. That's it right there. I will still flash it a couple of times. Then we'll put it on our social media handles. You can go to all our socials and try and answer. The first person to get it correctly walks away with 5,000 naira. Okay? Okay? There it is. Women, do you have the answer?
No, I'm still
Detective
looking
Rume.
I'm still looking. Oh, my detective skills are coming up.
They're
When
coming.
we come back.
Okay, Rume Hall is also answer. Anyway, let's go on a quick break. When we get back, we'll be meeting our guests, and it's about to be interesting. Don't go nowhere.